If you're feeling overwhelmed, juggling personal tasks, struggling to get your team on the same page, or watching your company operations spiral into chaos, I have some news for you. The solution is not different for each of these problems. In fact, we're all trying to solve the exact same challenge, and most people are approaching it completely wrong. Hi, this is Aransha Stohi from Agile Automate, and today I'm going to show you the universal productivity framework that works whether you are organizing your personal life, managing a team, or running an entire company. By the end of this video, you will understand why productivity is not about finding different solutions. It's about mastering the same principles at every single level. So, let's start. Here is what most people get wrong about the productivity. The normal individual thinks, I need personal productivity and tool hacks to achieve more and more in a day. Team leader thinks, I need team management system to become productive so that the client likes us and pays us more. And what does the CEO think? CEO thinks, I need enterprise level solutions to make the company operationally efficient. We have to become more and more profitable and the things like that, right? The truth is, you're all trying to solve the exact same problem with the same solution. So what is the solution? Every productivity challenge, whether personal or organizational, comes down to 4 universal principles. Number 1, eliminate. Remove all the tasks that don't matter to you. Second one is delegate. Get the right things to the right people. Don't try to do everything. Third one is automate. It's very important thing. Let systems and tools do the repetitive work. Don't try to do the repetitive work by yourself. Prioritize. Fourth one is prioritize. So focus energy on highest impact activities. Remember the 80-20 principle. I think you know it, right? So whether you are organizing your personal life or restructuring a company, these 4 principles apply at every level. Let's look into a few examples for an individual, let's say for a team lead and for a CEO of a company, right? Most of them I follow for myself and my team as well. So let's go to eliminate. Okay. So let's think from an individual perspective. What does he need to eliminate? Number 1, what he can do is delete apps that distract you. Remove social media apps from your phone. Keep only the ones which are useful. Rest all, remove it. Time block for these ones also. Okay. So studies show people check their phones 144 times per day. And that's, I think, around 6.5 minutes. Every 6.5 minutes. So you can understand the importance of it, right? What else you can do? Stop saying yes to every single request. Okay. So eliminate commitments that don't align with your top 3 life priorities. It doesn't matter, right? What it will do, it will give you clarity and it will give you focus. Now think from a team lead's perspective, what he can cancel out, what he can eliminate, right? Cancel meetings that don't drive decisions. Eliminate status update meetings, replace them with reports and dashboards right now. You can save like 12 to 14 hours per week. And by cutting these meetings from like 15 to 6 per week. Right? So what else you can do? Remove approval bottlenecks. Eliminate unnecessary sign-offs on decisions. And what else you can do for this is that empower team members to act within defined parameters. Already define the parameters and empower your team members to act within that. So instead of waiting for permission, they can do it by themselves, right? Also make a habit of having approvals only when there is importance. It's not like every single time, at every step they should take the approval from you. Okay. Now let's go to the CEO perspective. What he or she can eliminate. Okay, so stop the projects that don't align with core objectives of your business. Focus on the projects which are aligned to your long-term goals. Sometimes eliminating even like profitable activities is the key to exponential growth. Okay, so what else he or she can do is eliminate redundant tools and systems. Okay, so if you're paying for like 23 different software subscriptions and where they have like overlapping functions, so it is really bad because you are paying more and the tool is not working properly also. Okay, so do a due diligence, hire an expert maybe or consultant and remove what is not required. Now let's go to a few of the delegate examples. Okay. So as an individual, what you can delegate, just think about it. Okay. The outsource task outside your zone of genius or maybe expertise. Okay. You can't do or handle everything. Just think about it. But if you're doing those things, then it is taking a lot of time. So you can't do or handle everything. Try to delegate what is not your skill or expertise or the high effort, low value task. Okay. Delegate them to somebody else. Now, the second one, I think it is my personal opinion also, that, delegate household tasks that drain energy. Hire a cleaner, use grocery delivery or cook. The goal is actually not luxury. The goal is basically to protect your mental bandwidth for high impact work. Don't listen to what others say. It is your time, so protect it. Now let's go to the team lead's perspective, what he or she can delegate. I think what is more important for a team lead is that he or she can assign work based on strengths, not availability. Use the 80-20 rule here also. Give people 80% tasks that they excel at, and maybe like 20% stretch assignments. Okay, so this increases output quality while developing the skills as well. What else he or she can delegate means delegate. They can delegate the decision-making authority, not just tasks, right? Instead of update this website, maybe update this table, say maybe increase website conversion by 15%. So what will happen is you decide how it should be done. But when you give the ownership of outcomes, they give better results. And don't give just outsource just activities, outsource the outcomes as well. Now think from the CEO perspective. What he or she should do is they should empower departments to make decisions without approval chains. They can give the marketing budget authority up to, let's say, $10,000, operations up to like $5,000 for process improvement. They should give that authority to the department. Now the second one is, let's say, they can delegate the entire function to the specialist instead of doing it in-house. For example, instead of hiring a part-time bookkeeper, delegate all finance function to a specialized firm. So that's how you can delegate, that's how you can eliminate the things, and you can get much better results. Okay, so now let's go to the automate examples. Okay, and let's think from the individual perspective what he or she can do. Okay, the first one is, I think, they use the tools, specifically the free tools in the market, to enhance your productivity. Like, for example, you can automate your bill payments, create email rules, and use scheduling tools for social media. Like, if you do these things, and there are a lot more obviously, this saves like 3 to 5 hours weekly, maybe more than that also, on administrative tasks or maybe operational tasks, right? The second one maybe is automate your decision making. Reduce your decision fatigue and mental load. What you can do maybe is that create personal rules. Let's say, like, I work out at this same time every day. My work hours are these. You can tell this to other people as well, and I will have my deep working session in these. So this, in a way, automates a lot of your lifestyle. Now think from our team lead's perspective. What he or she can do is create template workflows for recurring projects. Don't try to build everything from scratch. Second one is automate status reporting. I think I said this before also, right? Set up dashboards that pull data from various project management tools, from various projects, and automatically changes the data in the dashboard. So it's like no more weekly status emails are required. Everyone sees real-time progress on a dashboard. It saves a lot of time. It automates a lot of things. Now think from a CEO's perspective. You can implement the systems and tools that run without human intervention. Example, you connect your tools so that things get automated. Okay, you will get much better results when your tools talk to each other instead of you manually copying the data from one tool to another. A lot of repetitive works get removed from the company, and you can also implement the systems for customer onboarding, invoicing, and many other processes like follow-up sequences as well. So whatever is possible, try to build the system and use the tools for that and connect those tools. It will help to automate a lot of things. Second one is automate the data collection and analysis. For example, you don't need to reach out to everyone. You can have the executive level dashboards and reporting, and then you can see all the data of the company there. We can take the Prioritise examples now. Think from an individual's perspective. He or she should focus on top 20% of the tasks that drive 80% of the results. Identify your top 3 most impactful activities. Schedule them in your most productive time. It's very important because what you are actually doing is you're giving your most productive time to the most impactful task, so you will get the best results in a day. So it is very useful. Try to implement it as soon as possible. Second one is use the matrix to categorize like every task, whether it's urgent, important, okay, important, not urgent, urgent, not important, or neither. Only work on important tasks. You will be able to find what are the important tasks. Try to delegate or eliminate the rest because it is taking your energy and it is not giving that kind of value. Okay. Now think from the team lead's perspective now. What he or she should do is he or she should align everyone on the 3 most important goals, maybe this quarter or like let's say a year, and try to ask the team members after this. Okay, if the team members can't decide the top 3 priorities that they are going to work on, you have too many priorities. So each person should know exactly how their work is going to connect with the goals of the team or the goals of the business. Now the second one, which is like related to this only, is that implement the stop doing list. So what it says is stop doing what is not your priority. So for every new priority identified within the team will stop doing what is not required according to that priority. So kind of like an eliminate function, but in a way it is helping you to prioritize as well. All these functions are actually related. Think from the CEO's perspective. What you should do is you should try to invest resources in initiatives that directly impact the revenue. So the goal is to set the priority. So you can use the IC framework maybe for this also, like impact, confidence, ease, and try to put the scoring of let's say 1 to 10 for each of them and try to multiply them. So you will get the score for each of the projects, and then according to the scoring, you can set the priority for each of the projects. Now, a second one that he or she should do is, as a CEO, is applies the 10 cross rule to resource allocation. So what it says is instead of spreading resources across 10 projects, hoping for 10% improvement each, concentrate on 1 to 2 projects only that could deliver 10 times the results. If you are focusing on 1 to 2 projects only, you'll be able to get the better results and most impact to the business. So once you are able to do these, the prioritize and automate things, you will return a lot more productive and a lot more, you will be getting much more results. Now, if you're wondering how to implement this E.D.A.P framework in your specific situation, you're in exactly the right place. I'm Anshish Sogi from Agile Automate. We focus on 3 key elements to achieve productivity that most people actually miss. That is tools, systems, and habits. You see, having the right tool is just the beginning. You also need the systems to use these tools effectively, and the right habits to make sure you actually stick with them for long term. If you really want personalized help applying these concepts to your specific challenges, whether it's getting organized as a professional freelancer, or want to make your team more efficient, or you want to transform how your company operates, I will put a link in the description where you can book a free consultation with us. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Until then, stay productive.